Hey, welcome X-Wing pilots to another, finally, X-Wing Vassal update video. So how's it going, everyone? Oh, let's do that monitor. How's it going, everyone? Just here, the Duke of Hobbies with your latest tutorial on the X-Wing Vassals updates. This was a small update, and then I kind of had the sense that I should wait until things were fixed. And then there was another quick update, so that's why we are on 8.4.1. But then, life. I've been busy, busy with things, so I apologize for getting to this so late to end the game. But here we go now. So, what is squad escrowing and how to do it? This is primarily a link. This is primarily a fix for the X-Wing Vassal League stuff. So. You don't, if you're not playing in the league, if you're not playing, the whole point is, normally in a tournament setting or other competitive settings, your list is already pre-submitted. In the leagues and in real life leagues, and also in just playing online randomly and stuff, you're just showing up with a list. Your opponent's like, hey, hyperspace or extended, and you say one or the other, and then you go from there. For the X-Wing League, though, that can be a big advantage, though. Some people will take a list that might be more considered a counter to something. And so what they always have done in the past was you went to this one website, List Fortress, I can't remember, or List Juggler, and you submitted your list, your opponent submitted your list, and then it popped up with what list you both were playing at the exact same time. So, it was officially recorded, it showed up in the Slack channel, it was awesome, made things great. Now, we're, I guess List Juggler is not being updated anymore, so they have to do List Fortress, and, the Vassal League is moving a little bit, and Muon wanted to make it so that it's automated. This is going to be important. This is helpful because it allows you to do this for the league still, and that's awesome. But yeah, so if you are in the league, or you're playing some sort of online Vassal League, or you're even playing a Vassal League play in your in real life league, then you can still use this feature. If you're not playing in a league, there's no real point to use this again. So I'm going to just show you how to use it, and we got to start here with the list. So that's what you're seeing. That's why I'm on my monitor setup here. So I got my list here. I'm going to basically copy my link as normal. Then I'm going to come to here. So say I'm already in my game and everything. My opponent is going to set his list. I'm going to set my list, and then we'll go from there. So there's a couple ways to do this. So easiest thing to do is, again, go to your 2.0 squad. It pulls up your squad thing. You guys know how to do this. So normally what we were doing in the past is spawn squad from URL. Okay, so that's what I normally would do, and we'd have our list appear in our spawn area. So right now I'm playing as player 1, so it would spawn in player 1. What I should do now, if I'm playing in the league, or if I'm playing where you decide you want to play it this hidden way, you can say send to escrow. Okay, as soon as you send it to escrow, it takes you to this new menu. When you put something in escrow, you can, your list is kind of hidden but set. It's hidden. All right, say that's the list you're definitely doing. You're good to go. You hit set. See how now it has switched from not ready, as it is for all the other players, to ready. Okay, awesome. Then now we need to go to player 2. So I'm going to close this window. I'm going to actually switch to player 2. Join another side. Player 2. Okay, so on player 2, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to spawn it. We're just going to use the same list because it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to hit send to escrow. So not spawn squad from URL, send to escrow. And if you have the XWS, you can do the same thing here. The buttons are same there. Just use the corresponding window. Now, we're both set. Okay, I'm going to hit set. We're both set. Now that we're both set, I would verify with your opponent first, because either player can hit spawn, and you want to verify that first. So go into the chat. Hey, is your list set? Okay, that's all you're doing. You get a response. They say yes. They say no. Okay, you go from there. When it is yes, you hit spawn. It's going to take a little bit of time because now it's going somewhere. Your lists are floating in the world of the internet, and they're going to come back into your game, and both will spawn simultaneously. So that way the lists are hidden until they're both revealed exactly at the same time. So this is, again, important for league play. If you guys play in a real life league, most of the time, most of those leagues are you're not submitting a list and stuck with it the whole time. At least the way we play locally is we do 2 lists. So I have, I show one list, second list, my opponent reveals both of them at the same time. Then we're like, okay, this one's 1, this one's 2, and I set a dial to 1 or 2 and I put it down, and then my opponent does the same thing, and then we flip. And then like, okay, I'm playing my 1 and you're playing your 2. That's all this is. It's fog of war for online play. So it's really nice, really cool, and very helpful. But when you hit set and you're to this point, that's where you're stuck at. So there's nothing else you can do there. So the list is spawned. Then you go on playing as you normally would. So that's kind of the main thing that's going on there. That's really all that is there to it. There are a couple other things you can do, and I'll say Escrow Squad. So you can open up this window automatically by hitting Escrow Squad. So if you accidentally closed out and stuff, you don't have to go through the 2.0 squad. You can clear your squad away. Okay, so say I don't have a squad entered. So it shows if yours are actually entered in and not. So let me actually, might be a little bit bigger, not that. But, so again, player 1, it's still set in there. So say, man, I didn't really like that. I can clear my squad. So I don't have a squad in there. Look, it's cleared a squad. It actually comes up in the chat menu. Then let's say I go back to this and I want I'm going to open up a random list that I got. Oh, okay. Maybe I've decided to do this. So I'm going to close that 2.0 squad. Send to escrow again. Say I'm set. My opponent, I can't say set for them because I'm not that person. So let me switch back to player 2 or player 1. Go to escrow squad. Say I'm set. Again, we're going to hit spawn. I would have double checked with my opponent first. And we should see actually my scum list pop up in the player 2 section. And the other one's just going to copy right over top of each other. Yep, there it is. So, okay. That's pretty much it. Again, if you're playing in the league, after you set and you confirm that you've set with your opponent, then that's the list that you're submitting for the match. Eventually, I believe what it is going to, I actually haven't even played a league game yet. I'll get to it, and I'll hopefully stream them. When I get to the league games, I'll hit set, and it's going to actually go back to Slack. Say it's in set, both lists have been set, and these are the 2 lists that the opponents are playing, and so your other league division members can see what you guys have played, and then you'll report your points and stuff later. I believe right now it's just put it in your group chat and keep track, and just be honest. Everyone will double check you too. So. Again, this is all for fun, and this is an awesome feature that Muon has added in. Again, really only for the league stuff. If you're just playing casual, don't need it. Don't go right to Escrow Squad too. Check if your opponent wants to. I've been playing a few games on here, and my opponent's like, oh, I put it in the Escrow. And I'm like, well, I just already spawned it. So it's kind of a little frustrating because I have to go in there, double spawn my list. I don't want to double spawn my list. Because it allows I have to then deal with extra dials and all that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the update. Again, been pretty busy here with a bunch of other stuff going on. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Really enjoy the support you guys have been providing, so it's awesome. I like reading everything down there. And yeah, thanks for watching.